guys for it. My king still $1 million mission for it. All my going for it, yelling same team. How you mean? Thought you knew about the team. All my going for it.
Yeah.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave. It sure has. Thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Daniel Tice out there with Ojala, and it's Tatum in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Damian Lillard. Derek Jones is out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Enes Kanter, and it's Trent in at the 2. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Walker with it. Passes it to Ojala. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Robert Covington picks one up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
To the paint, here's Tice, and Tice throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Kanter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there is something special about the way Enes Kanter performs on the offensive end. He is a tough cover.
First free throw is good. And Kanter drops them both.
Anthony Davis.
And here's Boston. Stolen by Kanter. Lillard the pass to Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
Well, this is Enes Kanter's comfort zone. At the rack in a hurry.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Tice. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Walker with it. Kanter covering. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Well, the ability to stretch you too deep, and Tatum's impact is so profound.
Now Lillard. From deep three-point range. They get it back. The shot's good from Kanter. And that's now 6 points for Enes Kanter.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates really, really strong.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
Jones, the pass to Covington. The 3. Jones, no luck. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Offensive rebound, Tice, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Tice has got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. A floater. Here's Covington. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Robert Covington is as competitive as it gets, and he gets to the window there.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The 3 from Tatum. The long distance 3 is buried. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Back to Walker. Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Simon. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Thompson in the corner. The rebound by Giles. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, you can see Covington's speed and transition opportunities. That was a nice job getting out in front.
Pritchard passes to Thompson. And here's Tatum for 3. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Covington with the bucket.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Pritchard passes to Thompson. Here's Pritchard, covered by Anthony. To the wing on the left, looking to end the run. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he gets it to go.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Celtics trail by 6. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Boston again missing.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams comes in for Thompson. And it's Teague in for Brown. Good, finds Covington. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 9. Here's Tatum. No good off the back of the rim. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Simons. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Simons has got 6.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Outside Tatum. Makes it off the glass. That's now 8 points for Jason Tatum.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... Damian Lillard told us before the game when asked how he stays so grounded despite all of his individual success.
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from a tough place. Didn't get recruited in high school. I went to a small college, so I just come from something different than somebody that might have been 8th grade #1 prospect and getting recruited by every school in the country in the 9th grade where they might be a little bit more entitled.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a five-star prospect to achieve your dream.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Williams is out there with Tatum. Then there's Teague. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the two guard. Here's Pritchard. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
To the left wing, beyond the arc. Here's Anthony. Banked in off the glass. Anthony's got 7 points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Now here's T, guarded closer. They get the rebound. Williams passes to Pritchard. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
Jones Jr.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That free throw good from Walker.
You know, I've always had such great admiration for Kemba Walker and his work habits and his basketball skill. But there's also this infectious joy he plays with that makes him one of my favorite players.
And a deep three from Lillard. The Trailblazers rebound. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
The pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big. I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Tice kicks to Walker. Releases. And it's Portland with the rebound. Cantor's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Yeah, that's what you've got to do when you've got a great handle. Anthony is always able to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Robert Covington's checked in for Portland. Then for the Celtics, Thompson comes in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for T.
And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
The Trailblazers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Walker, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Damian Lillard.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. 9-point game. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Tatum. And it's 13 points for Kemba Walker.
How about the outstanding concentration from the veteran? Kemba Walker so adept at staying in control through these finishes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
44 seconds left here in the second. Got that bucket in no time at all. Simons has got 9 points.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
To the middle, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Simons, that's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Kanter throws it down.
What a huge target in transition Enes Kanter can be. You love when he runs the floor.
Here's Tatum. And Williams throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Well, I love the attitude of Kanter. He is relentless on the offensive glass. How about that throw down?
And so we... Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break. 4:30.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Skip.
After a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic so far from Enes Kanter.
It takes a lot to dominate a game without shooting lights out, but that's exactly what he was able to do with his play on the glass.
They've got Enes Kanter, Robert Covington out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Trent in at the two-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Lillard outside. The three-pointer, no good.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That.
Oh, what a dunk!
Out below! I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 13.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Kicks it out to Jones. Lillard outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. 16 points for him.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Tice. And he banks in the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trent passes to Lillard.
Trent's junior, but
here's Trent.
it's a junior.
Jones looking for an opening. Three-pointer, Lillard drills it from outside. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Tice tips it back in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets.
Jones Jr.
Inside.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Shemi Ojeleye.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Damn.
Fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. Back to Lillard. And he's good on the three ball. Lillard's got 22. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Anthony's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Brown throws it down.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Lillard, the pass to Jones. Lillard outside. They get it again. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, you have to like the activity from your superstar. Anthony staying involved even off the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Boston. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Pritchard, covered by Lillard. Fires the three. Boston getting another chance here. The kick out to Brown, who's back up, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. Celtics making a switch here. Teague's checked in. The Celtics shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dump the basketball.
That one goes. Count it.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Hood against Teague. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Lillard. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Teague, the pass to Thompson. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Teague inside the line. Will it go? And Thompson slams it home.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, Boston. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. And it's slammed in by Teague.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 18. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics trail by 18. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Teague. Williams is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Pritchard in at point guard. Ogilvy passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. Teague finds Thompson. Second chance effort. And at last, they get one to fall. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Boston. Passes it to Simons. Portland moving the ball around. Hood, the pass to Lillard. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 35 in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Right side Teague. Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, a point guard must understand window of opportunity, and Jeff Teague specializes in exactly that.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Thompson. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jeff Teague.
Simply stated, Kemba cooking right now.
Here's Trent. Ogilvy grabs the rebound. Celtics trail by 18. Oh, Tatum in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Trent passes to Lillard. Fires for three. And another three for Portland.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Now here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. It's good.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Portland leading by 17. And Lillard kicks to Jones. Dishes to Covington. Back to Jones. Pass to Trent. Lillard outside. Over Walker. It's rebounded by Tice.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. I told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
No good on the free throw.
What a terrific story Robert Covington is. Gets undrafted out of college, goes to the G League and becomes an MVP, and now one of the very best defenders in the NBA. Truly an incredible journey.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his third foul of the game. Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Brown throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Trent. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 16. Tice. And Tice throws it down.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
That's tipped. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Lillard. Right through the D for the layup. Lillard's got 43 points.
Crazy, crafty in traffic. Lillard beats you with skill, quickness, and that tremendous will.
And Walker kicks to Ojale. Down low, over Trent, and again it's Boston converting. Trailblazers leading by 14. Here's Lillard. Here's Anthony. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Portland.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And Tice gets it to go.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Here's Brown. There's the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And he makes the first. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Thompson, he's checked in for Ogilvy. Neesmith comes in for Tatum. Green, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Edwards. Defense is right there. Low block shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Giles the pass to Carmelo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
You know, averaging over a half dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
Simons, he's checked in for Portland. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both free throws good from Anthony. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Edwards. Trying to get open is Thompson. Count it.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Outside Anthony for three. A shot off that time. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that wasn't. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.